Alright. Looks like Aftershock is live. Let me go ahead and tweak some of my settings and then let's get right in there. Let me go ahead and find the mission giver. Alright, Brother Worth is a mission giver. Alright. Let's switch to scene. I'll get supercharged as I go along, I guess. Alright. I knew that Gray Lantern area, the foggy area, was going to be where they have the boss. Let's see the feats on there. Feats. Alright. Got Gardner stuff, Sorrowful Tears, Gray Lantern Bat. Oh, that reminds me. Let's go ahead and click the event. So we've got the Gray Lantern Battery, the Flawless Nth Metal, 10k ally favor. So we're just going to go ahead and purchase that out. There we go. I think, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and just claim that out. 20 Mocha Sprouts, very nice. And then we got our Gray Power Battery, which gives us a feat. Let's go ahead and put it on since I've already got my Gray Lantern going on here. Gray Lantern Power Battery. There we go. Gray Power Battery. Look at that. I like that. I like the cracks in it. Alright, we're good to go. I put the Blue Lantern sigil on the ground because I know I'm going to get absolutely destroyed. Let's see if I can pick them up. Let's pick them up. Oh, we got the feat for beating her once. I'm guessing this goes up to like 50 or something like that. Alrighty. So there's the battery. If you're looking to see what it looks like, here's an up close of the battery. I like the emblem that they put on it. I like that. The only thing I kind of wish is if they had like some kind of energy coming from it, but it's pretty nice. It's not bad. I'll take it. I'm going to go ahead and spam her a couple times. We can take a look at some of the stuff in the vendor. I don't have a ton of marks, but let's take a quick look at the stuff in the vendor. I know the collections drop also throughout the content. I don't know if I'll get it all at once. I'm probably going to finish it by today, but I'm probably going to do them all in like a vendor. Alright, so we'll do the collection, we'll do the Sorrowful Tears. Alright, so let's do the Sorrowful Tears. Got that, and then the collection. So let's take the face off, and I'm going to take the head off, and we're going to do the Sorrowful Tears. Is it a head style? I think it's a head style. Oh, what? I was probably in head styles. Here we go. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. We'll do the and for the skin, do the Dreadful Wraith skin. Yeah, I'll do that. Or I'll do the Curse skin. Yeah, we'll do that. I like that. And just darken this just a little bit so it has a pale complexion to it. Alright, there we go. We got our tiers on there. Very nice. Alright, let's head back. Blue Lantern. Oh, let's go ahead and look at stuff in the vendor here real quick. So, Guy Gardner hands. The waist. I'm definitely going to use the waist on the Red Lantern one. That'd be kind of cool. The boots are very nice. What else? Oh, and then it was... That's right. Do I want to buy that? No, I don't. Alright. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to bite the bullet. It's triple, so we might as well. I'll look that stuff later. So got that. I got to get 300 for those. And then I got to get the collection reward. Alright. Back to the grind. Welcome to chat, Ivy. They said, is a gray power battery accessory a ring augment per chance? No, it is not. It is just an accessory. It is not, it doesn't like power you up or anything. It's literally just cosmetic. That's it. Oh, that stupid orbital, that's what's pushing me back. I was like, what's pushing me back? Yeah, it's the freaking gray orbital. Yeah, it doesn't give you any sort of like a power up or anything. The Blue Lantern ring is going to be very big for this bounty. Could you put your blue sigil down and it'll cleanse you? Now, I wouldn't go ahead and like I wouldn't go ahead and spam it like I am. I would really save it for when the sorrow on your character goes up like a lot, and then and then you go ahead and use it. Use it when you actually need it, not spam it like I was doing. Warp rally. Oh, it warp rally you here. Ah, come on. Alright, I mean, I guess it's close enough. I thought it was going to warp me right back to the base area. There's another little mission that I gotta do as well. That's new. I haven't done it yet. Just keep jumping from phase to phase. See if I can keep catching these groups. Nope. thing, going all these phases, and she's not up even once. Everybody's doing what I'm doing. We're just dipping from phase to phase to see if we can catch a group. Oh, here we go. She doesn't have a lot of health. Pop everything. Oh, these orbitals are hard to see. Very hard to see. I can see them just faintly. It'll get us halfway there. Alright, she's up again in phase 16. Get Constantine out. Man, you can launch her quite a bit. She's got a lot of counterable moves, a lot of ranged moves. Alright, I'm guessing that's for 5. Yeah, I'm guessing it goes up to 50. I'll just have to see how far it goes up. How many marks? Let me go to the Bender. Let's see what I got for marks. Ah, 77. Alright. Almost a third of the way there. Blue Lantern Outpost. We grabbed a mission from him again. No, we didn't. Alright, I'm gonna check some more phases. Let's check 18. Nope, it's full. 21. Let's check 21. Alrighty, so no one's here. Nope, no one's here. Nope, they didn't hit anything. I thought they maybe hit like a boss or something. Alright, let's see 25. Yep, she's up. Phase 25. I would have spammed this on EU, but they didn't have it up when their server reset started. Otherwise, I would have had that early. Usually that's what we'll do, is we'll go on EU side, get it early when they get all their stuff. Because they usually get it much earlier than US side. But it looks like they, you know, we both got it around the same time. Rally, because this is technically better because you can get out of the gray mist faster and you can actually use your movement mode. Because I think if you're trying to get out of the gray mist and just walk it over, you're literally just doing that. You're walking it over, so you're going to be slow because it turns your movement mode off when you're in that gray mist. So it's better to just warp away. Alright. Alright. Any luck with this? No. Alright. Let's see this one. No. $27. Let's see if we get lucky. No. I think this is phase 29. No. 17. Nope. Yep, she's up. Phase 27. think they fixed it. The Blue Lantern supercharged generator. Because I think I saw that thing reset. I think I just saw that thing reset, so I think they fixed it with the back mod, so it'll reset now. Let's try this one. Nope, she's not here. Let's check it out. Nope, she's not here. Let's see if she's in this one. Yes, she's up. She's up in 15. I got to see what those collections are going for on the broker. I'm guessing the ones that are going to be the hardest to get are going to be like in the solo. Dear God, that solo's going to be something else. Trying to grind that out. Maybe worth the money just buying them outright. Because that solo is long. And you can't use your movement mode. Let's try phase 24. Yep, she's up. She's actually half health. This is nice. So I'm going to do one more of these, and then I'm going to go do that mission with Guy Gardner real quick to get that out of the way, because maybe the cinematic will be cool. And then I'll head back to this. So I'll do one more of these and do that mission. Is she here? No, she's not. Phase 18. No. No. Phase 24, let's try that. No. Yep, she's up 27. I didn't even realize that there were ads actually over here. They die so quick I didn't even realize she had some. Alright, so I think that's 10. I'm gonna go do that mission. Let me just get that mission, or finish the mission, then I'll reset it, and then I'll go do that other one. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, and then return to the orphanage. Alright. Let's go do it. I like how the open world had like different layers to it, where you have the real big like fog area. You know, like you have like the cloud of fogs, and then you can go above that. You know, you can go above that, and you'll see all the mountains and all the other like the ice and all that. I kind of like it. It's like a two-tiered map. I kind of wish they did a lot more maps like that instead of like a single layer. All right. Speak with Guy Gardner. Oh, this is supposed to be like a secret room. Okay, alright. What's that aura on him? Man, he's got some health. Alright. Alright, let's see what this does. Alright. Are they gonna show her crib form? Finally. Sinestro Core, come on. Show her form. Yep, with the cage on her back and everything. Phase 2 is where I'm at. We got a good berm for spam. Amazing Me says this is one straight up horror. Yeah, Crib is basically nightmare fuel, because she kidnaps Green Lantern, basically the children of Green Lantern. She'll go after them, and it looks like she's going after other lanterns, like children's, including like the Blue Lantern's kids, which is Esperanza's child there. Yeah, so she thinks she's being benevolent, but she's very twisted, and she actually has all right, and so she actually uses like mind control on the children, and she puts the little small babies in like the cage on her back. She can open it and put them in there at will. So it's like it's like a very twisted inversion of like a mother figure. But yeah, and she's part of the Sinestro Corps. So when I heard them say Crib, I was like, oh, yeah, I know who that is. Yeah, she's a very twisted character in the DC comics. So very interesting to see that. Okay, I'm heading back. Yeah, I thought they did great on the Sinestro Corps chest style. Hopefully, fingers crossed here. Hopefully, since they gave her a legit, you know, like they got a Sinestro Corps, a notable Sinestro Corps member in there. Hopefully, that means that they're actually going to give us a Sinestro Corps chest style. We really need. Yeah, we need this 4 hands to the back style, 100%, or as a hand style. Hand style. We can do a hand style with that. But holy cow, guys, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. You have like 20 something people here that are literally waiting for a tank, and the boss is standing here. It's like, come on, guys. That's your wake-up call to make a tank character, even if they're a battle tank. That's so silly that you have like 20 people like loaded up on a freaking node, and the boss is just standing there, and they're just standing there. That's more common than you think, but I thought that was so hilarious, like seeing them all huddled on that little node. But yeah. Yeah, I was excited to see what they were, you know, doing with her model there. And I'm not disappointed whatsoever. I think they did very, I think they did very well with her model. Alright, so she's down for the count. Going to... Nope, don't want to go to my bases. Don't want to warp to my bases. Shouldn't have to wait for a tank with 20 plus people. That's what I'm saying, but I think it's hilarious because so even if I'm in like DPS stance, I'll be the one guy that hits some throws up a shield and like throws an orbital or something, and then hopefully like the group joins in. But it just... That was just... I think I'm going to end up clipping that because that is insane that you have that many people that are waiting there and not a single person was like go ahead and start the fight or anything. They all stood there on a node as she's just standing off to the side. PPZ says, I think if they add it, it would make for some horror styles. I think, you know what PPZ, you know what I think they'd be making with that? And you can't tell me I'm wrong. Because you know I'm right. You would have people be making the feral Spider-Man style with that. Where he actually turns into like a man spider. They'd be making that with the hands. That's what they'd be making. Scroll says, I'm interested in a hand style that looks like wristbands. Okay, you're looking for the goth outcast. It's from the Sins of Black Adam episode. It's in the vendor. Salvage says, I hope they finally fix flight and make it like other moves, but being faster than everyone would change the flight. And Scroll says, thank you very much, Iconic. Yeah. If it's like newer styles, I can still remember where they are. I do have people that'll ask me like, oh, where does this style come from? And it's like ancient. And it's like the last time I ever got it was like, I don't know, like maybe 7, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And I'll be like, I don't know, it's been a very long time. But something like that, that was like, I don't know, like maybe 5 or 6 DLCs back, if that. So for me, that that was pretty easy to kind of put 2 and 2 together, because I use that a lot in certain styles, and especially Dragon Ball Z styles, or a style for like Black Alice, or something like that. Things like that. So it's very versatile. Is she down for the count? She's all the way back. Okay. Thank goodness she's not super low health. I would have been plumb out of luck if like low health and she's all the way in the back. It was only somebody's orbital that literally illuminated that she was up. This is a way to do it. If you want to spam it and you want to get it quick, you gotta swap phases. You gotta be persistent with it. that. We killed we killed her faster than my warp coming off a cooldown. All right. Did they do a sale on replay badges? They did for Christmas. They haven't done one since, or at least not to my knowledge. The next sale, don't quote me on it because it's not official information. I'm going off of like trends and what I usually see. The next one might be like summer, but I'm not sure. I don't know for sure. You know, the devs will they'll make those decisions. The the company will make those decisions. But I know usually during the summer they have very hefty like sales. You know, they did this past year. So I was kind of waiting on like a 30% sale for replay badges, and it kind of never came for Christmas. So I didn't buy my couple thousand replay badges like I usually do. So I fully expect to end up buying, buying it for summer if a good deal comes out. But I didn't really spend anything for Christmas like I usually do. Usually I'll buy it in bulk, my replay badges. But that's why I'm at like 23 something, and I like to usually be at like 40 something. Oh, you're saying replay? Oh, you're talking about like the weekly one? I don't count like the weekly like like bundle things. Like when I mean like a sale, I mean like an actual sale that you just can keep buying whatever you want kind of a thing, not like that thing. I mean, it's nice. Some of them are a good deal, and some of them not quite as much. I think the first one is the one that's really not much of a good deal, but I think the other ones are pretty decent in their discounts. But yeah. There should be that's one time. Cause see, like marketplace on sale. Oh, it is one time. Okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about. That's interesting. It's 50% off. I might get it. That looks like a good deal. A 50% off deal, but they did like a limited. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Did you see your Discord general? That looks a lot like a Superman emblem coming soon. Did you see your Discord general? That looks a lot like a new Superman emblem coming soon. I kind of took a little peek at it. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a Superman emblem. I mean, it's unmistakable. No, she's not in this phase. This one ought to have it because there's almost nobody in this phase. Yeah. If you want her, phase 27. She's at about half. What up? How's it going? How's it going, Jared? Drop it on her head. Alright, she's down for the count. Probably gonna pop up right in the middle of like 20 people. Okay, so she's not here. No, not this one. At least it allows you to phase in the gray. That'd be annoying if you were like getting ticks from like the gray and you couldn't phase. Alright, so she's up here. This is phase 25. Alright, she's down. We need to get that blue lantern chroma. That's what we need. Alright, she's up here, phase 15. I don't know why sometimes trinkets and things don't activate. I think it's because when too many people are around. Alright, so I'm guessing I'm working on the 25 because it's taking a little bit. Because I haven't seen a feet pop. It has to be 25. Let me double check here. Let's see. Feet. Of the cloth. Yeah, that's funny. So there's actually feet with that. Okay, nice. Oh wow, they put a whole bunch of new stuff in there. Okay, wait, there's no other feet for... Oh, okay, here it is. Here it is. Manifestation. I glossed right over it. Yeah, 17 out of 25. I was looking at it and I was like, where's the feet for the bounty? I'm like, it doesn't... I know it doesn't go up to 10. There's no way it only goes up to 10. I didn't recognize the name of the bounty. That's what it was. Alright. Yep, here we go. probably bound to get one of those new collections from these boxes. It would make sense if there was one of them or two of them in here. And with me running this enough, I should get it. It's probably fairly easy to get though, to be honest. Single player stuff is where the money is. She's probably going to be in this phase, but yeah, there aren't really many people here. I don't want it to take. I mean, I like soloing it, but I'm trying to go for some speed today. Nope, no one here. Nope, she's not here either. Alright, let's take a look here. Yep, she's up. Ah, there's not going to be anyone here. Yeah, of course the boss is here because there's no one else here. Alright, let's try this phase. No. Probably already full, yeah. Let's try this one. Yep, she's up. Phase 24. Let me see how many marks I actually got. I may already be at the 300 mark. I mean, I should be at this point. So I can buy all the Guy Gardner stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Uh-huh. Done, done, done. Are you kidding me? Well, I may be able to trade one to like an alt or something. I could have sworn I got the, Oh, luckily I had an extra 100 marks. Alright, there we go, of the cloth. Let's go ahead and put them on. Gardner style. Let's go ahead and put them on. I like that they have it somewhat similar to like the chest style name. Alright. There we go. Very nice. Let me open up those base item boxes. See if I got lucky with anything. So we got the large one. Welcome sign. I want to get the lantern battery. I think that'd be kind of cool. Child drawing, caution, institutional bench. So no, I didn't get the power battery. Why not? Well, got some rage battery fragments to sell. They're dropping like candy now. What's this? Yeah, so you also get them from, okay, nice. We got the collection from it. It looks like you also get the base items. I'm guessing it's like much rarer to get base items, but you do get them out of at least the weekly boxes from what I'm seeing. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. I'll crush all these up later. So yeah, so you get base items from the weekly boxes. Looks like it's like a rare drop, but you get them. I gotta get that battery. That'll be kind of cool. Alright. So I shouldn't have to farm any more, so I don't have to reset anymore, because I already got the marks that I need. Let's go back here. So I can just keep swapping from phase to phase now. Alright, so I gotta go over here. Yeah, the boots, gloves, and belt are all clean. They're all good. Alright. Oh, she's almost dead. Yeah, we're starting to fill up. The server's starting to fill up. Almost every phase is full. Yeah, we are filling up. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's phase to another. No. Alright, let's see this one. Yeah, she's up. Yeah, there she is. I was looking, I was like, I see the skull. If you're wondering, it's phase 15. If you need an invite to get into a phase, just send me a tell, and I'll invite you. I can't promise I can get you into the phase if it's hard capped, but if it's soft capped, you can get in. Or that works too. Alright, whoops, wrong menu. Is it in this one? Maybe it's in this one, because there's only so many people in here. She's probably up. Yeah, she's up. She's up, phase 10. Alright, so she's down for the count. Let's see if I can find another phase. Is she up in this one? Yeah, she's in phase 15. Phase 15. If you need her, this is phase 15. For those of you that are just joining us. Phase 15, if you want to spam it, I'm spamming it. And you can just join the phases that I'm jumping to. I think the feet goes up to 50. Because I'm seeing one for 25. So I assume 50 is the end. For the bounty feat. Okay, so she's down for the count. That says I'm still in combat. Oh, got the 25-point feat. Okay, nice. Phase. What phase is this? Is she in this one? No, she is not. Let's try phase 10. She's not here either. Let's try this one. No, she's not in this one. Nope, that one's full. Let's do 27. Since they're not quite maxed out yet. Nope, none there either. Let's try 31. Man, everybody's killing her quick. Gotta be. I'm gonna try this one. Nope, she's not down there. Let's see. Are we gonna get lucky? No. I'm gonna try 35. There's a good chance she's up. Yep. Oh, holy cow! She's got like no health. Yep. Holy cow! I was so lucky to get that in time. Whew. That was a close one. Oh, she's up. Phase 17. Alright. Let's try this phase. Let's see if she's up. Yeah, she is up. Or she was. Okay, so I missed out on that one. Alright. This one might have it. Yep. She's up in phase 15. She's at like a little more than half health. Alright, so she's down for the count. Let's see another one. Alright, let's try this one. Yep, she's up here in phase 33. Okay, she's up phase 17. Alright. Let's jump to another phase. Let's see if this one has her again. It's been long enough. Yeah. So, phase 15. Nasir says you should get Avatar Raphidian or a Samurai Kanji for Goku's Turtle Helmet logo G as a style, but good work on the Goku style. I would, but I think I ran out of color slots. Because I did think about that. I ran out of color slots. Because I think I used the red, the blue, red, blue, orange, and there was one other one I used. I'll think about it in a second. Try to remember what the fourth one was. This is gonna bug me now because I'm trying to remember what the fourth color slot was for him. Oh, the fourth color slot was for the lightning around his body to color the speed force enhanced speed force back and the speed force conduit. And even if I did, use that space for something else, it still wouldn't give me enough colors to go ahead and do like the turtle hermit, like, kind of like try to make the emblem on the back. And the thing is also, it's like his Super Saiyan 3 style, so the hair covers the back anyway. So it wasn't too big of a deal for me. But yeah, I just ran out of color slots with that. I didn't even make like any sort of like skin tones or anything with it, or anything like that, and I still ended up running out of color slots. So I was like, I was thinking to myself, I was like, you can't even see the hair. I mean, you can't even see the back with like the hair anyway, so it wasn't too much of a deal breaker for me, to be honest. So that's why I didn't worry too much about it. I'm in phase 36. She is up. Cause I did think about that. I always try to think of things like that. Alright, so she is up in phase 25. Oh, she didn't stay up very long. I probably didn't get oh, there. I think I got credit for that, yeah. Man, I was gonna pick him up. Oh well. Alright. She is up in phase 6. If you need help getting in, I'll try my best. Just send me a tell. We might have already hit the hard cap, but if not, send me a tell. Alright. Next one. Maybe we get Red Lantern Guy Gardner. We already have his chest style and his boots. And now I think you can use the waist style for him. You can use the waist style now that they gave us. Because the one thing I didn't like about the other waist styles that we have in the game is that they were all clipping with the chest style. I assume that the this new waist doesn't clip heavily with the Guy Gardner chest style. Let me see here. Maverick. Let's take a look. Let's see if it really clips bad into it. Cause that was okay. See, like it does a little bit, but not too bad. Like, yeah. So you want to use this waist style with it. That's like the clear winner right there. Yeah. Yep. Oh, and she is up phase 25. I remember back in the day when we got Guy Gardner as like a Legends character. I loved that. I was hyped for that. let's see this phase. I should have her, yeah. Alright. We have her in phase 35. See, a lot of players are now just like skipping phases. That's good. They're doing the same thing. Well, watching me talk too soon and then like no one shows up. Oh, we got someone here. A lot of sigils and things on the ground. Let's try 19, see if that works out. Yeah, she's in phase 19. Razor for the win. I'm gonna go check my counter feet in a second, see how close I am to the 50. Yeah, she's not here yet. So let me look at my feet. Cause I gotta be getting close. Mournful mask, successful. Here we go. 50 times. 37 out of 50. Okay, okay, all right. So I still have quite a few to go. Got like 13 more times, I think, something like that. I knew that was gonna be good, too good to be true. Get into phase 1 on the first try. Everybody jump into those phases super quick. Alright, she's up. Phase 26. She's half health. I love bounties like this where they're half health. And you still get that credit. And the great thing is that in tank roll, since you're in tank roll, you don't really have to be doing a ton of damage to get credit. You just gotta tap her with superpower, I believe, and you get credit. Because of the tank roll. But where's the fun in that? I want to see her health drop. Alright, so we got phase 25. Let's see what we got. And here she is again, half health. Man, I'm getting lucky. Oh. Let's see if I get lucky on this one. I mean, she's up. Phase 15. try 22. Yep, she's up in phase 22. Man, that empowering pulse hit for almost 1 million. I saw that hit. It was like 955,000. Man, that hit hard. If it doesn't crit, it's like 500,000, and if it does crit, it's almost 1 million. I'd hate to think what the White Lantern single target's doing. Jeez. Alright. No, she's not up here. Okay, this is phase 15. Man, I'm always rounding right back to phase 15. Man, that White Lantern beam hit for 2.2 mil. Just by itself. And if it doesn't crit, it at least hits a mil. $2.39 million. I think that pretty much finished her off. Oh my goodness. Iconic Simulations Luminous Beam critically damaged manifestation of Lucia's sorrow for 2.6 million. Jeez. That's insane. And that's why I run it in my loadout. Is she here? No, she's not. Let's see. Let's look at 29. I think we got a better chance over here. No? Alright. Let's keep going down further. Let's try 30. Nope. 25. Let's see, 25. Nope, nothing here. Okay, let's try 9. See if we get anything there. No, I think they just beat her here. It looks like everybody just took her out. Let's do 25. Nope, nothing on 25. 28. Alright, here she is, finally. Phase 28. Man, I was hitting a pretty unlucky streak there. Almost died to that one. I think too many of those too many of those orbitals still in combat. How about now? Okay. Let's try this one. Okay, and this is phase 31. Get my pet out. I gotta be getting close on that counter. I don't know. My bet is I'm probably like 5 or 6 away. Let me see how close I am. I gotta be close. Yeah, I was right. Right on the money. 5 away. Just 5 more. Alright. Let's check another phase. 28. Let's see if I get lucky with this one. And she is up. Phase 28, and she's at half health. So get here quick if you're going to get here. Alright, let's try 19. Okay, she's up on 19. She's only got like 10% health. Try 22. She's not up here. I think I was already at 19. Yeah, I was already at 19. I don't know why I chose that. Let's try 31. Alright, she's up on 31. She's like a little more than half health. I think maybe one more. I think maybe one more, and I think I got the feat. So she's not up here. Alright, she's half health or less, actually, like more like a third of health, phase 22. And there we have it, coming to terms. There we go, there's the feat. And I think that's about it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show off all the rewards that you can get from the vendor. And this is kind of just for, you know, if somebody is coming in late. I'm going to go ahead and show off the color channels on this. one will be... I think it's 00, FF00. No, I'm trying to find a yellow one. I think it's FFF. There we go. Okay. Alright. Hair, none. Chest, none. Let me get out of here so she doesn't attack me. I know she will. Legs, we'll just do the briefs to make it. Alright. Shoulders, none. Back, none. Aura, none. Alright, so for face style, blue, red, yellow. Hands, blue, red, yellow. Waist, blue, red, yellow. And then the feet, blue, red, yellow. Alrighty, so let's take a quick look. So here are the tiers, so they're one color slot. Let me just do a regular skin so we don't have it get confused. Alright, so there you go. So you got the one color slot there. It looks like the hands only have 2 color slots. The belt has 3, so it's a buckle and then the straps on there. And then you can see the bottom soles of the boots and like the ribbing are 2 different colors. And then of course then the rest of the boot is just red. And then here's a close look at the lantern accessory, the gray lantern accessory. That's what it looks like up close. It's got the nice like welded appearance on the side of it. So there you go. You got the tiers, the Gardner hands, boots, and waist. I could see people using the waist for like a Superman style, like a, I don't know, like a strongman suit or something. Maybe like a bombshell Superman or something like that. You could do all sorts of little things like that. But yeah, so there you go. These are the rewards that you can get from the vendor right now. I'll get the mask later on. I'll probably put these in like a video and kind of zoom up close on them so that everybody can get like a nice like look on them. But yeah, there you go. So I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm going to go ahead and start hunting down those collections. I'm probably going to look on the broker, see what comes up, and see what the prices are looking like. So I appreciate y'all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Laters.